Good evening, everyone. Anupama here. I have Mr. Ujjwal Lange, who is a partner and CEO at EA Patil and Associates. Thank you very much, sir, amidst your busy schedule you have scheduled for us. Okay, so my quick question would be like, from a private sector perspective, what do you think are the key challenges in securing funding for large-scale infrastructure and construction projects in India?
I think private sector also has to try new methods of raising funds. We have traditional approaches of debts. I think they have to get more into methods like public-private partnerships. Those will help private sector as well as government. And even unviable projects can become viable if we have a government support in the private. So funding methodology, the traditional methodology may not work going forward. We have to modify that and get into something PPP model. Those kind of models will help. There are new models which are coming in PPP, like HAM. We have already hybrid annuity models. There are more such models which are coming in future. We need to adopt such models.
Now that we've spoken on funding, so what do you think? Like, are alternative funding models like REITs, InvITs, and crowdfunding viable options for infrastructure development in India?
See, there are some of these models where the expectation is that return on investment is a little faster, which is not there in infrastructure. So these models have to be tweaked in such a way that the expectation of people have to be aligned with the project, because infrastructure generally take longer time to generate returns on investments. So REA, whether it's a real estate funds or whether it's a crowdfunding, those have to be modified. They have to come with an intent. They should understand the mechanism of infrastructure, how it generates a return on investment. Based on those expectations, if they come and join, long term they can certainly benefit. These methods, these new methodologies can certainly benefit in future.
So, as we talk about developers, like, how do you think developers can structure projects to attract green financing or sustainability linked bonds?
It's a very interesting question. Green financing is, if you look at it, green projects, and now there is a lot of thrust on environment. People are ready to pay premium for it. So, what differentiates a builder in a competitive world from a normal building and other competitor company? A green thing can play a big role. So, it is one of the methodologies which people can adopt. It might look little expensive initially, but people believe in quality. People believe in environmental things now, and because that's how they want to protect their family. So, it's very closely connected to people, and we can very well bring it out, and this can be used. So companies build especially projects which have a green concept can get better funding, because the sellability, the kind of crowd to whom they are selling is a different market. So they can certainly raise funds based on this approach.
So one last question to you. We are at Urbanova. So, how do you think events like Urbanova are essential, or how do they bridge the gap between investors, developers, and policy makers? And how is this leveraging the infrastructure and construction industry?
Very interesting part of our Nova is it's we have a combination of all stakeholders here. We have policymakers, we have people from development side, we have people who are academicians, we have people who are investors. So this combination, everybody has their concerns, their expectations. These things get sorted when they come on same table. There could be I can understand different aspect of my counterpart, where I'm expecting a contractor to provide me certain way of services or quality of services. Those come out very clearly. Look at the way municipal head could explain what are their challenges. Today we blame them, but now when we look at from their eyes, from their understanding, probably our understanding about things will change. This can facilitate trade much better and faster. This education can help entire industry to go to the next level. This is an amazing part of it. Thank you, and I congratulate the entire group.